With the Google Pixel 4a just around the corner, we might be forgetting that Google is also working on another phone this year, the Google Pixel 5. Now this is usually the flagship device for Google throughout the years, but recent leaks are telling us otherwise for the Pixel 5. But what does that mean for the phone? More information coming up. What is up, you guys? It's Mr. Pilo, and yes, you heard that right. It does seem like Google is planning on making the Google Pixel 5 a budget flagship killer rather than a flagship device. Now here we're going to go ahead and take a look at what that means in terms of performance, price, and value for this new Pixel 5. Now let's go ahead and start looking at the design choice. Now if you guys see here, this is the most popular leak for the Pixel 5, and as you guys can see, the rear camera there is in this egg looking like camera mount. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really hoping that Google does not go with this choice because it does not look appealing on a smartphone. Now, the one I do see as a more probable choice for the Pixel 5 for the camera cutout is the same one that we see on the Pixel 4 here. Now, smartphone companies aren't known to be switching up their design for the cameras every single year. Usually the same camera cutout sticks for a couple of years and then they decide to switch it up. So what I think Google is going to do is keep that square camera cutout and then just add an ultra wide angle lens, just like the iPhones have on theirs. If we also take a look here at some of the smartphone camera cutouts from Android versus the iPhones in the previous years, we see that Google follows closely to that of the iPhones, keeping that camera in the top left of the rear, rather than keeping it in the center, just like Samsung and OnePlus. Now this is why I think that Google won't be putting that egg-shaped camera cutout on the back of the Pixel 5. But I am curious as to what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments, which of these camera cutouts are you hoping for on the Pixel 5? The square camera cutout or the egg-shaped looking like one? Design choice aside, it does look like Google is also going to be taking a completely different route than the previous years in terms of the phone chip they are going to use. Many reports are saying that Google is planning on using the Snapdragon 765G instead of the 865 on the Pixel 5. Luckily, the 765G does come with 5G capabilities for you 5G fans out there, but unfortunately it is slower than the 865. We are also getting reports that Google is working on their own chip for their phones and Chromebooks, nicknamed Whitechapel. Now these chips are planned to be using the 5nm processors that Samsung is going to use on their devices for the year 2021. So obviously this means that the Google chips are going to be way faster than the Snapdragon 865. Not only will we be benefiting from speed, but we will also be getting other benefits if Google were to use this chip on the Google Pixel 5. Some of these benefits would include being able to get more updates for a longer amount of time. Just like Apple is known to support their phones for longer periods of time, with Google using their own chip on the Google Pixel devices, this would mean we would be getting updates for more than 3 years, possibly 5 to 6 years. Also, when we use either one of these chips, it is also going to be dropping the price down for Google on their new devices. So hopefully this means that those savings will trickle down to us as the consumer, and that will allow us to buy these devices for less. Reports are already saying that the Google Pixel 5 is going to be released at a price of $600 to $700 possibly. Now that is honestly going to be an amazing price considering that all other flagship devices out there are going to be costing $1,000 or more. But that honestly begs the question of what Google is planning by releasing this Pixel 5 at $600 when they have their whole A series lineup starting at $400. Not only will the price come closer to the 4A, but we should also be expecting other stuff to come closer to the 4A, such as performance and the battery life. When Google starts using the more power efficient chip, this should be bringing the battery life of the Pixel 5 to be a little greater. Not only that, but I also feel like Google is going to be increasing the battery capacity of the Pixel 5 just because of all the crap they got last year from the Pixel 4 and the 4 XL. With these two combinations, this Pixel 5 should be even better than the Pixel 4a in terms of battery life and the performance for the phone. Not only that, but remember that with the 765G, we should also be getting 5G capabilities on the Pixel 5, whereas the Pixel 4a isn't going to have that. So I am honestly curious as to what Google is planning to do with their 4a lineup once they release the Pixel 5. The Google Pixel 5 is set to be released in October of 2020, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to not miss any updates and be in the know of any other smartphones that are going to be released in 2020. If you guys are in need of a Pixel device right now, make sure you guys hit the card up here. That's going to take you to a comparison video I did between the Pixel 4 and the 4a to find out which Pixel device is best for you. If you guys feel like you got something out of this video, make sure you guys hit that like button so they can reach other people. As always, thanks again for sticking around to the end, and I'll see you guys around.